Hi, welcome to another episode of Beyond the Curb River City Living. I'm Jill Morenz with the Catalytic Fund. Today I'm going to show you an incredibly creative project. It's a house that used to be a laundromat. You'll love what they've done with it. This episode is sponsored by Fetters Construction. Building strong communities and lifelong client relationships through transparent transactions and high-quality finished projects, Fetters Construction creates lasting impact and a newfound level of trust in the construction industry. It is also sponsored by Diversified Capital Management, leaders who revitalize our communities through strategic real estate investments. This is how the house looks today, with the blue roof, dormer, and inset front door. Here's how it looked when it was still the 9th Street Laundry and Tan. They took out all the washers and dryers and removed the drop ceiling and turned it into this. When Dwayne Cronin, the developer of this property, works on an old building, he figures out what makes that space unique and then pulls out those features. In the case of this building, it was the ceiling truss system and the cement floors, which he re-poured, darkened, and sealed for their contemporary look. The kitchen has some transitional styling with the cabinets and quartzite counters. The backsplash is a combination of black marble tiles and gold metal accents. There are 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in this 1,800 square foot home, with a laundry and storage room between them. This bathroom has a large shower and floating double sink vanity. The shower walls are large porcelain tiles that were digitally printed to look like marble. The bathroom off this bedroom can also be accessed from the main living area. To add some additional living space, Dwayne built a loft level right up these stairs. It overlooks the living room and kitchen. Then up this short staircase is a balcony that seats 6.
I own a development company, and we were doing a house across the street on Overton, and the owners of this building and former owners of the building next door needed somebody to develop it. They were going to convert it to a mother-in-law's suite. We ended up signing a contract. Midway through, their plans didn't work out, and they needed somebody to buy it or rent it, and their terms were awesome, so I jumped all over it. It was a very, very cool building, so it was a good opportunity.
Yeah, and we needed some extra space coming up because I was pregnant with Cruz. My parents came to help us out for a couple months, and this gave us just a little extra space compared to our previous house.
Yeah, we only had 1,000 square feet, 2 bedrooms, with 4 adults living in it. It would have been just a nut house, so this worked out perfectly.
It's low maintenance, concrete floors, so very low maintenance there. The truss system, so we have kept a lot of the original features while making it modern. Keeping in mind this was a laundromat, an old tanning salon. It's kind of neat having that history
Sure.
in this build.
Just like her, no question it's the truss system. That was kind of the gem of the whole property. A pretty bland property, really. It's stone with brick, and it's been mortared over 100 times. But I think that makes it pop. We added a Juliet balcony that's big enough for 6 upstairs. It's kind of gives you an outdoor space because it's a lot line building, so there's no outdoor space. So it was nice to have a little bit of an addition up there. It was a pretty smooth project. The only thing that, as a developer, I kind of screwed up on was I'd never done the paneled ceiling before, and I assumed very poorly that the existing framing was going to be level, and it was not. So I was a developer on this, not building for myself, so I had a price that I set, which was about double what it would have been to throw sheetrock up. Yeah, it was more like quadruple what it would have been to throw sheetrock up. So I learned a lesson there. Make sure that everything's plumb and level before bidding on old buildings, because you can see the paneling. If there's anything off at all, you're going to see it. So that was the one big challenge. It was really fun, honestly. We had a good time.
So we love Newport, love the proximity to downtown Cincinnati. I think there are a lot of great places to eat, drink. Being in a historic neighborhood and having that neighborhood feel while being so close to downtown kind of takes the cake for me.
We moved here for the city. It was that charming, and I'm an investor, so this was a pretty unique area 5 years ago. It's, I think the secret is kind of out, cat's out of the bag, judging by the home prices around here. I didn't really have the respect for the historical neighborhoods till I moved here. Now I love it. The neighbors have great ownership of the neighborhood, and it's not like a catty ownership. It's very, very much, it's a community. Everyone likes each other. There's a lot of events. You don't always get that in every neighborhood. So it really has just been, it's been awesome living here. We really, really like it.
Thank you so much for joining me on our tour of this cool converted laundromat in Newport, Kentucky. I invite you to take a look at our website, beyondthecurb.org. You can see previous episodes and also sign up to receive notifications when we release new episodes and when we have in-person tours. I'm Jill Morenz, and on behalf of the Catalytic Fund and our sponsors, thanks for coming Beyond the Curb with us. Beyond the Curb is presented by the Catalytic Fund, a company that, through its investments and real estate expertise, executes high-impact real estate projects in northern Kentucky and creates new spaces for living, working, and entertainment.